Section 13 is nothing but termination. So, what is the meaning of termination? The act of ending something or the end of something. So, nothing but, for example, if you see your employment contract, so when you resign, the contract will get terminated. Even if you see the rental agreement, so when you vacate that house, so the agreement will get ended. So, that is what we call as a termination. So the employer's certification shall be deemed revoked. Revoked means officially cancelled when employment is terminated. So best example if you see in your MNC companies, especially the IT companies. So when you resign, so what happens? Immediately they will collect their laptop, they will delete all the data, everything, and also they will block the email ID, everything, and also they will collect the gate passes, access card, everything, whatever they given to the technician, so everything they will take back. So that is what the effect of termination, because those are all belongs to them. Here also the certificate belongs to the company. That is why we call it as a in-house certificate or employer based certification. Why you get this certificate? Because of the training, because of the experience, and because of the certification, the examinations, you got the certificate. But that certificate is mainly issued because of your employer needs. He got a project, and in order to make him rich, so you did the job, and they got money and profit, everything. So when you resign, so that certificate becomes invalid, because this is belongs, it is like a property belongs to the employer, which we call as employer based. But they may give you a copy, photocopy, so you can just use that photocopy as an evidence, showing to other company that you really work for this company as a level 2. So that is what the meaning of termination. So the employer certification shall be deemed revoked when employment is terminated. So two things will happen. So one is either you resign or you got fired. So sometime, like if they don't have any projects, maybe they'll terminate you from the employment. They'll say politely that they are not capable of giving you salary. So they'll say there is no project, or maybe due to COVID, so we are sending you back after a few months, or later we will take you back. So, or sometime you don't like that work culture, then you resign. So mainly what is happening, the relation between you and that particular company is broken. So you are no more considered as their employee. Okay, that is the meaning of termination. So an entity level 1, level 2 or level 3 whose in-house certification has been terminated may be certified to the formal entity level by a new employer based on examinations. For example, even though they terminated you or you resign. So what you will do immediately? So after 1 month or maybe after 2 months, you will join other company. Most of the time when we resign means we are not sitting at home through the lifetime. So we'll wait for 1 or 2 months, we'll just relax at 1 month, 2 months, then after we'll join other company. Or most of the time the technicians, what they do, they will get a ready made offer, like a readily one more offer in the hand, so they will sign everything and then they will serve a notice period here, then after they join other company. So most of the time the technicians will do that without having any offer in hand, they don't tender the resignation. So that is what here they're saying. But when they join other company, that particular level 3, what he will do, he will conduct the examinations as described in section 8, provided all of the following conditions are met to the new employer satisfaction. For example, so initially I worked in X company, then I resign, then I want to join a Y company. So how I get the certificate? Y company, again the same process, you need to show the evidences for training and experience and examinations. So training and experience. So you already work with the previous company. So if I show my old level 2 certificate, so if I just show him a copy of old level 2 certificate, then the new company level 3 can consider that yes, you already worked as a level 2. So no need of giving training again, and no need of gaining the experience. Same like you are converting the driving license. You already very good driver in India, so you already went for training, you already had enough experience. So when you go to US, so no need to go for training again, no need to gain the experience again. Only thing is you need to sit for the driving practical examination. So for that purpose you may just need to take some refresher, then you pass the driving practical test. If you pass that, then you can get local license. So that is what something like a conversion based on the examinations. So when you join other company, so the best way of self defense is nothing but just sitting for the practical examinations or theory examinations, whatever decided by the level. Most of the time, the level 3 used to conduct all the examination because the new company level 3 don't want to take any risk. He can just give exemption only on the training and experience. So that's why, but when it comes to examination again, you think like you need to start reading again, because when it goes to specific exam, so you are completely need to read and understand the new company requirements. So maybe last time your company is aerospace based, now you joined a shipyard company, so here the requirements procedures totally different. So the exam also may be slightly difficult because last time you inspected composite materials, now you need to inspect the steel weldments. So totally different criteria. So sometimes when you taking examination again, you feel some like difficulty. So that's why most of the time what exemption we get is only for training and experience hours only we are getting exemption, but examinations again repeating. So in this case, how they are giving this concession for the training hours and experience hours by seeing the proof of your previous certification. So the level 3 will ask the copy of your previous level 2 certificate. If you show, then only he will give the exemption for the training hours. And also the employee was working in the capacity to which certified within the 6 months of termination. And you must join this new company within 6 months. For example, if you got a long gap of 1.5 years because of COVID, so when you join the new company, again it will give a question mark. So he will say like you already like 1.5 year. So I don't know whether you still remember how to do MT, PT, all these things. So that will give you some confusion because the interruption. So like this long duration. So that is why what they're trying to set. So if you join within 6 months other company, so then he will give exemption for both training and experience hours. But if it is more than that, maybe the level 3 will think of other new requirements. So the employee is being recertified within the 6 months of termination. So sometimes what happens, maybe you join other company, but until 6 months they won't allow you any they won't allow you to do any type of NDT methods. Maybe the first 6 months they send you for some other non-technical works. So after 6 months, if you ask the level 3 to issue a NDT certificate, so he may raise the concerns on this because the limited period is only 6 months. Within 6 months, you must join other company and get your certificate. If you delay it, then again you may need to gain the experience, you may need to sit for the training. So you just imagine this is similar to your welding qualification. So within the 6 months, if you did a small welding, so then this certificate will automatically renewed. But the gap is more than 6 months, then you need to think of giving the training and gaining the experience again, and automatically you need to conduct the examinations again. Okay. So prior to being examined for certification, employees not meeting the above requirements should receive additional training. So just now I mentioned, right, if the gap is more than 6 months, or if you haven't issued the new certificate within the 6 months period, then the technician need to go for additional training. So the main intention is like they don't want to give the training. So the best remedy is just show the certificate, get exemption for training and experience, only sit for the examinations. But if the gap is more than 6 months, then no choice, you must attend for some kind of training.